This is a production of Hockey Night in Oswego, only on WTOP.
Welcome to the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena and Convocation Hall here on a slightly warmer Tuesday after a very chilly weekend here in Oswego, New York, for a matchup today between the 5-1 Oswego State Lakers and the 4-3-1 William Smith Herons. Hello, everybody. I'm Jared Wakefield. I'm joined today by Kyle Spizak. And Kyle, becoming a little bit of a traditional matchup for these two teams. They met on this exact same date last year, the Tuesday over Thanksgiving break for both colleges. Both programs looking to get a nice win heading into the break.
Yeah, nice time to get your out-of-conference games in. You know, all the students are gone, so you're not going to be so focused in on those important conference matchups and rivalries. Get the out-of-conference games out of the way.
Absolutely. A non-conference matchup here. Oswego's men's team has already played Hobart, the compatriot to the William Smith Herons. They play once a year. William Smith and Oswego, however, they play twice here. So William Smith getting in the huddle, getting all ready to go. They are going to roll off with their top pairs today. In net today for the William Smith Herons, Aaron Murray out of Hanover, Massachusetts from the St. Mark's School. It's .951 save percentage today. Ava Conforth and Mackenzie O'Neill lead off on the blue line. And fourth line starting for the William Smith Herons, it's Emily Rourke, Emma Faso, and Elizabeth McMurray. For the Lakers, they roll their first line out. Kylie Grugan, Ariella Haas in center. Ashlyn McGrath on the left wing, having some issues with the scoreboard here, so face-off delayed. Some loud noises coming from the Oswego bench as they shake the benches down, shaking the building, Kyle.
Yeah, getting it hyped up, ready for puck drop. You know, it's been no classes this week. It's been a pretty empty campus, so you got to get them hyped up, get ready to go, and get some momentum going into this first period.
Scoreboard problems continuing, but for Oswego, as I mentioned, it will be Grugan, Haas, McGrath, near side to far side, right wing, center, and left wing, respectively. On the blue line, they will roll off with their second pair. It's Avery Webster on left defense and Rhea Zemlak on right defense. And in net today will be Joanna Hebert. Hebert getting the start after an impressive performance on the road against Cortland. Yeah,
she had a good game against Cortland down in Alumni Arena this last Saturday, getting the win 1-0.
Face-offs underway. Oswego corrals it after it goes in their own zone, but turning it around is the Herons with a chance. Herons center it out front. That one tipped by Faso, but it goes high. Battle on the boards. Now it's Faso and McGrath. Faso still in there battling for it. She's got some assistance from McMurray. Net drive by McMurray, defended by Hebert. She makes a save. Another save by Hebert. A big kick save as that puck trickled out of the crease. Herons dump it back in. Oswego looking to go the other way. And Spizak, you know, we usually say birds migrate south, but the Herons look right at home in the cold here in Oswego.
Yeah, you know, the cold north of upstate New York. We got slammed a bit throughout the last couple of days across upstate with the snow. So both teams should be accustomed to this kind of weather out here.
Oswego finally getting that puck free, and they'll start to try and get a breakout, but William Smith playing really good with the puck right now, maintaining possession, and now coming in the other way is Legler. Legler sends it across, intercepted by Webster. That puck bounces through the air onto the stick of Malone. It's Malone, Hull, and Bednarik. Hull comes in and shoots right into the glove of Murray. It pops out, but there to pick it up is William Smith. Everybody battling now down in the corner. Whole host of players. Bednarik goes down. Chipping that one out is LaPlante. LaPlante will send that one right back to the boards. So the alternate getting some early action here. Zenstein turns that one around to Hull. No offsides there as Malone enters the zone with the puck. That puck right up into the cage of Juliana Gong. 4 assists in the last 2 games for the Herons. Now here's Shell. Shell shooting low, goes wide of the net. Bednarik looking for the tip. Corbett shines, now chase into the corner. It's still Gong with it. Now Shines with it. Out in front for Corbett, but nobody there. Picking it up will be Ketchabaugh. Ketchabaugh, point-per-game player this year. Spizak, 5 goals so far to start off her season.
That's a pretty impressive start to the season. On the other end, Oswego's Ashlyn McGrath also with 5 goals on the season. So both teams with an absolute sniper coming out starting their season.
Absolutely. You know, for Oswego, maybe we didn't expect Ashlyn McGrath to be the top player. You know, a lot of hype around new players like Kenzie Malone, expecting maybe Morgan Shines or Simone Benricht up after pretty good years last year. They're showing up on the score sheet, but McGrath on an absolute tear to start the season.
Yeah, it's what the sophomore out of Del Mar, New York, coming out this year and a great, usually you get the sophomore slump. She did the exact opposite. She's been turning it up in her sophomore season here for the Lakers.
Absolutely, I would agree there. Taylor Hudon came into play that one, so the captain stepping out. She's on the second line tonight, paired up with Morgan Shines and Corbett. Race to the net. Shines able to pick it up. Icing waved off. Hudon waiting out front. Now Kirkostas on to take it. It comes out of the zone, and here comes William Smith the other way. It's Howe. Howe coming in. Pushed off into the boards by Shines, who comes back to get a change. Riley, Preston, and Maya Booth now the deep pair for the Lakers as the puck comes the other way. On the horse to go get it is, looks like Rourke down there. Everybody still battling in the corner. Now coming out with it was Conforth down there in the corner. Now Faso sends that one up, is able to find Rourke, but that one will trickle down behind the net. Everybody battling, sticked away quickly by Preston, and now Mucha in the battle for it. Booth goes down, firing a shot down, and that may go for icing. Burke in the foot race. Icing waved off. It'll be played and covered by Murray, and we'll get a stoppage of play.
Yeah, nothing much coming out from either team so far to start the game. Not a lot of shots. Oswego's got 2 shots. William Smith's got 1, but neither team really with any quality chances at all whatsoever. Just routine stops for both goaltenders.
Whopping 3 shots so far in this matchup between the two teams. That shot goes off of a skate. There's a shot by Avery Webster that went off of Lauren Legler. Now reeling in behind the net. The referee gets out of the way. Good timing as they scrum along the boards. Spinning out wide with it there was Friedman. Friedman centers that one up, and nobody's there. In to try and send that one up was Zemlak. Now Haas will get it up for a shrieking Ashlyn McGrath, and here's McGrath. Comes off the tape of her stick, and in to pick that one up is Annabelle Ziskin. Ziskin now racing up, pinching in off the blue line, and it's turned and taken away by Haas, who goes down. No penalty on the play. Zemlak will dump. Everybody regroups, and Haas will go to the bench. Fresh unit out. Looking to go D to D there for the Herons, and they will do so. Cleaning it up is Juliana Gong. Now Gong racing up near side. Shell picks it up for Webster. Webster leaves for Bednarik a little bit fast. They stay on sides. Bednarik and Hull enter with Malone in tow. Hull battles for it along the boards, but she's pushed off. Now Bednarik going for it on the boards the other way. That one chipped out up to the point. Shell keeps it in. Dumps it back down, and no real grade A opportunities yet. So he's like, oh, here's one. Malone with a chance for a tip in, and that one right off the pads of Murray. Shell shoots it low off the skate of Hall.
And just as you say something about no real opportunities, the opportunity comes. Commentator curse. We don't have a very good track record with it so far this year.
I have a really bad track record with it, Kyle. I feel like that's happened every time as that puck's launched up into the Oswego bench. That was Lauren Jackson and Kenzie Malone battling for it. Got a quick look at this chance here. Look, Simone Bednarik down in the corner. Kenzie Malone wide open there. Good tip, and Aaron Murray able to get the pads down. Nice and quick. Good save.
Yeah, drops down real quick. Kicks it back out in front, but Malone's just not able to get that second chance opportunity.
Corbett looking to chip that one ahead. It's battled for along the boards. Fiona Gallagher gets it up. Looking for a teammate. That was Eliza Canny. Wasn't able to do anything with it. Zenstein now turns it around and zips it around the boards to nobody, but Taylor Hudon will be there to clean it up. Hudon turns, attacks the puck, and heads the other way. Behind the net, back over to Zenstein. Zenstein back along the boards will jimmy that one back over to, that was Shell on that time. Now Zenstein with it again. Fires up, looking for Hudon. Instead is able to find Ketchabaugh. Ketchabaugh will dump that one in. Now stepping in on it is Rourke. Rourke pressuring Zenstein down there as well as Faso. Faso takes it out, tries to get it up high into the slot. Here's Comforth from the top of the point. Hebert down on the pads, looking for the save. Where's the puck? It's in her pads. And Hebert able to get on top of that one and make a couple big saves for the Lakers early.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird play there. The puck gets lost in a bunch of skates down in front there, and it kind of just ends up being placed against Hebert's pad for a nice, easy cover. Nothing really extreme coming out of either side of the ice so far, other than that one Malone chance.
Textbook example of how dangerous those plays from the top of the slot in traffic can be. Puck went off multiple players and got shot at Joanna about 3 or 4 times, but she was able to gobble it up in the pad and make a good Thanksgiving turkey save right there. Now Comforth coming out with it behind. Faso diving to go get that one, and the Lakers with a chance to go to get numbers, but they aren't able to do so. Kierkostas dumps it in looking for Mucha, but Rourke is back to recover. Burke now chasing after it. McMurray is there to clean up. Burke has to get on the horses. Rourke will go dump, and the Herons will go to the nest and get a quick change. Preston now behind the net for the Lakers, looking to start the breakout. Looks boards for Burke. Burke gets it with a stick. No icing will be called. Now Mucha going after it. Mucha cuts in and is able to take it. Works backhand. Looking for a way to keep that puck in. It stays in for a second, but not for long. Now the Herons come out with a little speed. It's Friedman on the near side. Friedman looking across in the center. Shot, score! Lauren Legler buries the rebound. A little bit of chaos in the crease, and the Herons strike first in Oswego. It's 1-0 William Smith.
Yeah, and that was just a textbook opportunity right there for William Smith. The puck gets thrown right in front, manages to go across crease as we take a look at the replay there. Tips off of the pad of Heber and then finds backdoor to Williams Smith player wide open to tap that one in for a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, backdoor was wide open like a porch party on the 4th of July there. Not a lot Heber could do. Was able to make the first stop, but that one just slides right across, and Legler in perfect position to bury that one. So Lauren Legler with the goal there for the Herons right away, and now the Herons immediately press the other way. Grugan in to put a stick on it. McGrath sends it back looking for Scheller Grugan, but nobody's there. Zenstein in to cover the back door this time. Now Haas. Haas ranges in on it. They let the Herons squirt around a little bit. The Herons trying to make something work in traffic. Rebound chance. A great stick there by Kylie Grugan to save what would have been a surefire goal.
Yeah, it stops the second goal in about a minute for the Herons, so great play by Grugan getting the stick on that one, keeping it out of the back of the Lakers' net.
Fiona Gallagher dumps that one in, and the Herons once again head to the nest, get a quick change. Here's Grugan. Grugan up by the port for the Lakers, throws that one on net, and Murray will cover it up. William Smith is not allowing Oswego any opportunity on the ice right now. Every time Oswego's had an opportunity, it seems like Murray has been there to cover it up and sort of break up the momentum.
Yeah, nothing really too extreme has happened for Oswego. No outstanding scoring chances so far this period. Whether that be just great defense from the Herons or Oswego playing out of place and not taking shot opportunities when they have them.
Here's Bednarek down low from the near side faceoff circle. She's unable to do anything with it. Preston can't get the puck on the tape, and the puck comes out. Comforth can't either. Puck a little slippery right now. Now Malone battles for it. Coming up with it is Mackenzie O'Neill, who just shows up in the situation as the cleanup crew and says, thank you very much. Now that one back to Murray, and she has to cover that one as Bednarek quickly got on the horse and was about to crash right through that net.
Yeah, it gets a little tap in on Murray to make sure the puck's secured there, make sure it doesn't get loose and give a scoring opportunity for the Lakers. But overall, again, another opportunity for the Lakers, or sorry, Murray, that really not a difficult save at all whatsoever.
Morgan Shine steps in to take the faceoff. She had the game winner on the road in Cortland, a 1-0 victory for the Lakers. Breakout chance for the Herons. Broken up pretty well by Corbett and Webster, and now Webster racing the other way. That one goes off the linesman. It's on sides, and Webster pulls in to deal with it. Puck flies around a little bit off the stick of McMurray. Now McMurray with it again, chipping across looking for Faso, but she gets it after a minute. Now skating in once again is Ziskin. That one thrown on, ends up going wide. William Smith player goes down at the bench, loses an edge there. Now Corbett streaking in with it, had a one-on-one chance, but that puck launched deeper into the zone. Corbett unable to find it. Centering pass, nobody there. Oswego desperately looking for a change. Corbett will get off, Hull will come on. Now here comes Shines the other way. Shines, sits, looks, fires into the net, and she scores. Morgan Shines, unassisted, a beautiful snipe low glove, and the Lakers answer within 2 minutes. It's 1-1. Oswego William Smith at 11:16 in the first.
And a great heads-up play by Shines coming down here. If we take a look at the replay, she uses defenseman Ziskin on William Smith as a screen on Murray and is able to slide that one right between the pad and the glove of Murray. So great shot, great opportunity there, and a heads-up play to use the screen.
Wasn't even sure if it went in at first just because of how routine that play looked. You know, a lot of times we see these big, especially this year with both teams, we've seen these big, oh, that went in style plays, ripping it bar down. That shot thrown on goes wide off the stick of Schau. But we see these big fancy plays, but there Shines taking time, and Zenstein throws that one, and the Lakers peppering Murray right now. Oh, big hit center ice. That's Bednarik and LaPlante getting into it. Hull centers that one up, and now the Herons looking to get it out. Hull will battle for it, goes into the corners, takes the body, and Hebert's back to play it. Hebert leaves it for Zenstein. But as I was saying, Shines, just taking her time, not forcing the play, and as soon as she saw an opportunity, just chips it low glove, and Murray did not see it until it was too late.
Yeah, no, that's just textbook, taking what you can get there. It wasn't the greatest opportunity by any means, kind of a low-angle shot, but she took what she was given and was able to make something out of it.
Absolutely, and this is something this Laker team has been trying to do this year. We got a delayed penalty coming up. It's going to be on Oswego as Murray races to the bench, and they'll touch up on it in the zone. And the first penalty of the game coming up, it's going to be Avery Webster headed to the box for the first time in this game.
Yeah, and Webster takes a pretty clear cross-check down in the corner. She shoved her right to the ground. There was no arguing against that one. The ref had a clear sight of the penalty. As we take a look down in the corner there, Webster just shoves her right down. So easy call for the refs to make. Oswego now finds themselves down for the next 2 minutes, and they're averaging 10.8 penalty minutes per game.
Avery Webster leads the team in penalty minutes at the current moment. She had 12 coming into tonight, but also 3 points. So Webster, contributing on the blue line, has really led that blue line over the past few years. The Herons now setting up on the power play unit. Lauren Jackson up high. That one is sent across for Ketchabaugh. That one fired on. It goes wide off the net. Stepping into play is Annabelle Ziskin. Ziskin and Jackson, the defenseman, in a shorthanded rush for Oswego. Zenstein, chip pass up to McGrath, and McGrath will race down for it. Turns, fights on the backhand. Gets pinned up on the Stuart Shops billboard. Quick pit stop for those two players, and McGrath will make a big pit stop right on over to the bench. Murray will hold. Lakers penalty kill last year, Kyle, was unbelievable. Here's Malone. Malone trying to dangle in, and the Herons there to clean up the backdoor change. And Malone with a great shorthanded chance. Right as I was going to say, Kyle, the Lakers, 91.7% on the penalty kill last year. Skating in is Mac Murray. She goes behind the net.
Yeah, not as much luck this year as last year on the penalty kill. Definitely so drop in numbers, 85.3% kill rate this season. That's a 6-point drop from last season. So they may not seem like a ton, but in hockey, that's a lot more goals you're allowing on penalty kills.
Shot coming in. Hebert with the save. That one went up into the netting, deflected off. I think Hebert thought she had it in her glove, but that one went up and over and into the netting. So a little bit of confusion there. Let's take a look. The Malone chance, trying to bury that one 5-hole, and Murray, a fantastic job of keeping the stick on the ground, and is able to stop that puck and get it cleaned up.
Yeah, good play, not biting on that move there, trying to fake a backhand move to just slip it through the 5-hole. Good job by Murray not biting on that.
O'Neal with it, shoots low, looking for a chance, almost tipped in by Faso. Now Hebert on the post. One William Smith player goes down, no penalty. In to play it again is O'Neal. Now Faso coming out, wheeling out into the slot. A whole host of players. William Smith player down in the crease. Hudon able to get on that one, and stepping back in is O'Neal. O'Neal leaves it for Jackson. Jackson shoots on, and Hebert pads that one away. Preston now pressuring Cornfuff down below, and that puck clears its way out of play, and so does a stick. Riley Preston has to get her stick back after her stick goes to lower Earth orbit. That might be the first time I've seen that in this rink, Kyle.
Yeah, let alone this rink. I played for 16 years, and that was the first time I think I've ever seen a stick get straight launched out of the stands, as we have an interference call on William Smith. So 2 minutes of 4-on-4 hockey before
It's Ava Comforth on that one, Kyle. 2 minutes for interference, and I think if the stick ends up in the bleachers in a fan's lap, I think it's an easy call.
Yeah, it's probably justified, but 2 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey before the Lakers take a minute 58 power play.
And the Lakers immediately return to full strength. So basically a full power play here for the Lakers, and Bednarik already putting the pressure on. Down goes number 22, Annabelle Ziskin. Ziskin out on the power play unit now, getting minutes on the penalty kill unit. Lauren Jackson out as well. They've seen a majority of the minutes on the blue line for the Herons early. Zenstein deals to Haas. Haas deals back to Zenstein at the point. Zenstein snapshots that one low, and Murray makes a nice save in the breadbasket.
Yeah, she doesn't give a chance for a second or a rebound opportunity there. She just smothers that one up immediately, not giving a rebound at all whatsoever. As we take a look, just a shot from the point straight to the glove of Murray.
This is what we expect out of Amanda Zenstein. This is what she's known for on this power play. Big one-time slap shot, fires it low. She fires that pass to Haas, sending across for Bednarik. She shoots just over the net. Good setup by the Lakers, but they aren't able to capitalize that time, but they keep it in. Haas down low to Hall. Hall battling along the boards. Haas across for Zenstein. Zenstein winds, pretends to fire. Bednarik across for Haas. That one chipped out of the zone. A good stick there by Mia LaPlante to get that one out, and Zenstein will have to regroup. Zenstein sticked by LaPlante. Will get that one up to Haas, who gets it to Malone. Malone now skating in, takes it wide. Puck briefly sticked away by Alex George. Bednarik now up high to Zenstein. Zenstein deals back low. Heron blows the tire. That's Juliana Gong. Now Bednarik back to Zenstein. One-timer. Big slap shot coming in, and it goes wide. Bednarik turning around. She'll find Zenstein again. Taps it up for Malone. Now Grugan cuts into the center. Hull down low in front of the net. Bednarik up high. Webster comes on, placing Zenstein. William Smith player goes down again. That was Alex George, and now the puck sent all the way down to Joanna Hebert. Hebert will not do her best Martine Brodeur impression and try to play it. She'll leave it. Battling behind the net was Avery Webster. She gets it to Zemlak. Zemlak gets it to Grugan, and it's tipped in. McGrath now racing for it. She's got Shines on the far side. There's Shines. Shines sends it up for Webster. Over to Zemlak. Zemlak back to Webster at the point. Webster shoots low, almost a stick by Grugan to get it in, but Murray in position. Power play over. Good power play for the Lakers. Here's a wraparound chance by Grugan off the pads. Grugan goes down. Here's McGrath. McGrath circling in. She dumps it back down. Shines trying again. She centers this one up, and taking it away this time is the Herons. After a little bit of chaos in the center of the ice, Faso in to play that one, and here's Shines. Shines from the low circle. Back up to Burke, wide open shooting lane. Shoots it, looking for a deflection in from Webster. Webster unable to get that one in. Now the Lakers starting to turn up the wick, Kyle. They spent a lot of time in the Herons' nest.
Yeah, at the beginning of the game, they weren't really able to get anything going down in the Herons' end, but the last couple of minutes, they've really been running the zone.
That one chipped ahead, a good chance for the Herons. Attempting to bat that one in was Kelly Howe. Now Howe behind the bench battling with Eliza Canny. Puck comes out free. Kyrkostas tips it. Pinching into play it is Brianna Felice. Puck attempted to be dumped back in, comes out of the zone. Bounces off a Heron. Webster in to play it. Tries to get a stick in, just tips the puck. It's a battle on the boards. Now stepping in, looking for a shot is Ketchabaugh, and Hebert will fly out to make a big save as Ketchabaugh almost able to create a rebound chance there for William Smith.
Yeah, shot from the point, keeps it low, tries to get a bounce off of Hebert's pads, but that one goes right off her stick and down into the trapper as we take a look at the replay there. Just a routine save for Joanna Hebert.
Joanna Hebert, a .909 save percentage coming into tonight to start the year. As for Aaron Murray, .951. So Aaron Murray having an impressive season so far. Both goaltenders playing pretty impressively. The shots right now in favor of Oswego, 11-7. 4:39 in the first to go, and now it's Bednarik, the Slovakian Olympian, battling for it on the boards. Maya Booth tries to get a handle of it, but blows a tire and loses a handle of her stick. Fires that one ahead for Bednarik, who tips it out. Good pass up for Hall. Hall now ranging out far side, had a racing Bednarik joining on. Bednarik dances down by the far side circle. Chips it up to Booth. Booth tries to keep that one in. Bednarik able to keep it in. Preston shoots it wide of the net. It goes off the glove of Murray as well. She tried to cover that one up. Herons starting to bring it out. That one almost goes into the bench, but Bednarik fires it back the other way. Booth back to play it. Booth and Preston. Booth will fire that one up to Malone. Malone moves into the center, a nice little toey. McGrath looking to chip it in, but a good stick there by LaPlante to get that one in, and here's a rush from the Herons. Puck's fanned on. In on that one was Legler once again looking for her second. Had Izzy Freeman wide looking to join the rush. Now it's back, and the Herons will get a quick chance to regroup. Ziskin takes it around far side over the linesman. I don't know if that counts for anything but style points, but that was impressive. They battle for it now on the far side boards. McGrath takes a player down. That was Ziskin again. Now here's Haas. Ariella Haas sends it across to Zenstein. Sending it up, looking for Hudon. Instead finds McGrath. McGrath will try to chip that one in. It's a knuckle puck into the boards. Hudon's tied up. She goes off the boards as well. Everybody battling along the boards, Kyle. It's been a game of who can really get that ice time in the slot right now. Neither team has spent a whole lot of time skating around in the center of the ice. It's been a lot of grit.
Yeah, a lot of the game's been spent either on the half boards or down in the corners just battling, whether it be trying to gain possession on a tied-up puck or just not being able to get to the center of the ice. Both teams have to find a way to try to get more opportunities between the hash marks.
McMurray might have had a chance there, but the Herons calling for a change, so she was unable to do anything with it. Now Zenstein fires that one in. Circles back looking for a change, won't get it. Almost runs over the referee for a quick second. Zenstein sends that one up the boards to Corbett. Hudon able to get that one into the zone, but it's quickly corralled. Conforth taking it up now far side. She'll take it in all herself, pulls up in the slot, looking to shoot, fires off of Hebert. So Hebert there with another big save off the chest protector. Webster stepping in to play it. Where's the puck? Conforth has it. Conforth battling for it. It's 1-on-4, now 3-on-4 in the zone. Stepping in, firing, and fanning on that puck was Kayla Ketchabot. 1-on-1 with Hebert. She's unable to get that puck into the air at all, and Hebert able to make a fairly easy pad save on a wide-open net.
Yeah, and Hebert can take a deep breath of sigh of relief after that one. Ketchabot had the perfect opportunity to try to lift one, but just fans on it and puts it right into the pad.
Mucha gets it up to Burke, who takes it wide. Burke's got Kirkostas with her. Burke fires on Kirkostas, looking to bury the rebound, but it's wide of the net. Players go down. Whistle will come out as Murray ranges over to clean it up. Conforth and Kirkostas into it a little bit as they go down, and Murray able to go out and grab that puck and get a timely cover-up to give her Herons a break.
Yeah, Kirkostas tries to just poke it in after that shot opportunity in the corner from Lizzie Burke. Not a high percentage opportunity, but at this point, anything you can get on net, just get it on net and hope for the best.
Sorry there, Kyle. Looked like Preston had a chance. She fired it wide. Hull skates into the slot, looking to make a shot of her own. Fires on low, bouncing puck, unable to find the stick of Malone in the slot. Here's Hull. Back up to Booth. Back to Hull. That one juggles over the tape a little bit. Hull back in the battle for, and now it's Bednarik. Bednarik turns and fires. Malone in to play it. Now here's Hull. Hull centering pass. Bednarik unable to get there, and it's chipped out. Preston fires it across a board pass for Bednarik. Back to Booth. Booth blasts that one up into the neutral zone for Hull. Now it's Malone. Malone, one-on-one chance, trying to stick the defenders away, but unable to corral the puck as the puck just slowly trickles on into the back of the zone, now the neutral zone. Shell back with it, firing for Bednarik, and it's going to be a 3-on-1 here. Bednarik, drop pass from McGrath, shot over the net. A grade A chance for the Lakers, executed to coach textbook perfection, but it does not go through for the Lakers.
An absolute ripper from Ashlyn McGrath coming down the high slot, just puts it too high. That one's a field goal.
Oh yeah, that one got up into the student section. Ariella Haas skates in, shoots low, nobody there to clean up the rebound. One almost hit the Canucks fan up there. I know the Canucks are having a rough season, but catching a puck would make it worse. Horn will sound, and that'll end the first period. A very quick first period here, Kyle. Lakers and the Herons stay out of the box for the most part, except for 2 back-to-back penalties. Not a lot of icing, not a lot of offsides, but a fairly slow game early. Both teams playing that possession and playing in their zones, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what switch went off with about 5 minutes to go, but they turned up the wick, and we were going back and forth.
Yeah, to start off the game, there wasn't a lot of movement going up and down the ice. Not much of the game was played in the neutral zone. It was a lot of one team maintains possession and the other teams, they start getting the cycle going, make some passes, and they were just kind of keeping it away from the defensemen. And both teams' offenses, although it didn't relate to many shots early on in the period, possession was really a huge part.
Absolutely, and I mean, you know, arguably we saw both teams' defenses struggle early. I mean, Oswego had a few huge chances in front of Hebert. She was able to stand up tall and make the save, except for that one backdoor chance where the Herons pretty much had that one, just had to tuck it home. And then on the other end for Murray as well, you know, Ziskig coming back, doesn't try to poke check or play the puck or distract Shines or anything, and that one goes in. So a big day for both goalies. If you're a head coach of either of these teams right now, what are you trying to do to up the pace of play in the second period?
If I'm Digby, I gotta tell Oswego to come out with looking a little bit more alive. They looked a bit sluggish that start of the first period, not as quick of a team as they normally do, and you got to battle the corners a bit harder, show a little bit more fire. William Smith on the other end, you just got to get some more shots on net. They had some really good opportunities. They tucked one home on a rebound chance. You got to keep sticking to what's working, and if that worked, you got to try to keep going with it.
Absolutely, Kyle. Well, 20 minutes of hockey are complete here in a slightly less chilly Oswego, New York. Only 40 degrees today, so not too terrible. But there's 40 more minutes of hockey to go here from the Dev, all knotted up at 1 between the Oswego State Lakers and the William Smith Herons. We'll be back after the intermission for the second period.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Welcome back to the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena and Convocation Hall as the Lakers make their way back onto the ice on a 1-1 matchup between the Oswego State Lakers and the William Smith Herons. Kyle, one of the storylines coming in today has been the shot totals for Oswego. Taking a look at last year's stats, they averaged about 40 shots on goal per game. This year, they're only averaging about 29. Oswego in the first period alone put up 14 shots. So this team coming out firing, starting to find some of those offensive chances they've been looking for all year.
Yeah, it's what, like you said, their shot total throughout the year has definitely dipped down a bit compared to previous years, and that's been one of the problems that this Oswego's team's had so far this season, is just getting good quality chances and getting rebound opportunities. But like you said, 15 shots in the first period, those are pretty solid numbers, given that that would be above the average of 40 shots per game last season.
Yeah, absolutely. So Oswego trying to find their way back onto the right track. Last year, William Smith averaging about 28.8, 29 shots per game. They're right on pace with last year right now, about 10 shots this year. They've been averaging, well, about 29 shots per game. Their stats last year to this year very similar. Something both teams will look to improve, but we'll see if we'll see it, is the power play. Both teams lower than 15% right now on special teams. Quick chance for the Herons, centering pass broken up by Webster, and we're underway here on fresh ice. 19:50 in the second period. Grugan will dump that one in, looking for McGrath. And already, Kyle, a lot quicker start to the second period than we saw in the first.
Yeah, already getting down in the zone, trying to get a breakout going, and William Smith had their own rush opportunity of their own.
Emma Faso took that one in and ended up catching the body of Avery Webster. That one will go down for an icing. Faso looking to take that one in. Faso from Clarence, New York, so local to the area, from the Buffalo area. 7-1-6. However, a lot of players on this team, Kyle, tend to be from the New England area. Also an older team, too. Only 2 freshmen on this team and only 5 sophomores, so 7 underclassmen total on this roster.
Yeah, very, very veteran lineup for William Smith, and it's shown throughout the game. You can see some of the leaders on this team that have really taken charge and stepped up in some key moments.
That one sticked back in by the Herons, but Webster out to clear it. Bednarik sends that one across for Zemlak. Friedman unable to get a stick on it, and Zemlak goes head hunting on the lineman with the puck, but the lineman, good reflexes, gets out of the way. Here's Malone, back for Zemlak. Zemlak fans on it, looking for Zenstein. However, in the pick it up is Bednarik. Bednarik picks that one up from Hall. Bednarik to Malone. Malone circling low, now to Shell. Shell back down low for Malone. That one jumps over her stick. Now Bednarik fights for it. Hall into play it. That puck almost gets to the netting, not quite. More battling along the boards. Herons looking for a clear. Instead, they find Zenstein. Zenstein winds up, and that one patted away by Murray. So the Lakers getting pressure already. They get the first shot of the period off, but here come the Herons right away, just on cue, I guess, Kyle, but that one's broken up. So the Lakers continuing their early pressure.
And that's exactly what the Lakers were looking for on that last possession. Just get the puck down and deep in the Herons zone and just grind it out, keep the puck off of the Herons stick, and then find Amanda Zenstein up top for a one-time opportunity. That's textbook Oswego right there.
Pulling up on that one was Howe. Howe backhanding it in, and Hebert there for the save. Cleaned up by Corbett. Big save by Hebert, and a good play by Oswego to come down, but Corbett's all by her lonesome. Corbett wins the foot race down. Corrals that puck, sends it around, but Conforth will find it. Shines, unable to get a stick on that one. Maya Booth battles for it. Corbett in the chase now with Conforth. Conforth weaves around off of Hudon, and off the top of the glass we play on. Conforth still fighting for the puck. That one chipped up by Eliza Canny. That one off the boards. Canny back in with it. Canny sends that one up off the skate of Hudon. Little World Cup action there from Hudon as she's able to skate that one back down into the zone. Puck now comes out of the zone. Hudon takes it back so the Lakers can regroup. Booth sends that pass across. Goes down for a quick second. Now Booth back with the puck. Here's Kierkostas up on the far side. She might have a chance to go. She's pushed off into the corner, though, and the Lakers will have to try and set up. Burke able to battle that one out and get that one out. Here's Mucha looking to make a move. Webster winds her way in, shoots low, blocked out in front. Burke almost buried the rebound there. Webster looking to grab that one. Zemlak comes on. Really quick change for the Lakers defensively. Now Webster coming back up with it. Webster cuts into the slot. William Smith player goes down. Now onside, so the Herons start the breakout. Coming into it. Hebert will make a big save there. Coming in was Ziskin again. Ziskin just barreling right down the slot, Kyle, and was just perfectly content just to walk right into Joanna Hebert's kitchen, but Hebert looking like a professional chef in the kitchen.
Yeah, Chef Curry with the pot. She shuts that one down.
Chance out in front for Oswego. McGrath looking to get a stick on it and bury it into a wide open net. She cycles, wheels. Grugan shoots low, and a good save there by Murray on what could have been a pretty big chance there for Oswego, but Murray motors that one down.
Yeah, really good give-and-go opportunity there. Grugan picks it up from McGrath, and she just kind of snapshots it off the one-timer. Take a look at the replay right here. Just a nice little tap opportunity. Grugan comes in and just finds the glove of Murray.
Beautifully gloved down there. Shell steps in and plays that one off the boards. McGrath will send it down. Grugan and Haas going after the puck. Herons will push it up and push it into the neutral zone. Hull able to make a big play. A whole host of players go down. Herons will grab a change, and here's Haas. Haas, one-on-one opportunity, leaves it for Hull. Shoots low, scores! Mac Hull fires at 5-hole on Aaron Murray. A bad line change from William Smith puts the Lakers up 2-1.
And that's really a product of the Lakers just really working hard right out of the gate of this period, staying moving and playing a very quick game. As we take a look at the replay there, an odd man opportunity coming down. They just find the trailer right down in the middle. Hull, perfect opportunity and a great placed shot. Finds it right through the 5-hole of Murray. Oswego takes a lead 2-1 over the William Smith Herons.
Absolutely. Mac Hull just rolling in there like an RV into the campground with the trailer included. She's able to bury that one home. And for Oswego, this is something that we didn't see at the start of the year. You know, in those games with Adrian, we didn't see Oswego creating offensive opportunities. Here's another one. Mac Hull again, ranging in, cuts to the slot, leaves it for Kirkostas. That's Malone. Malone unable to bury it, and the Herons clear it out again. But Oswego really spontaneous on the rush. They are creating opportunities, and they are not relying on just wearing down opponents by staying in the zone to put pucks in the back of the net.
Yeah. Rush opportunities like that are very important for the Lakers and any team, given that if you can get an extra skater or two coming down on the goalie, that is a huge advantage and puts a lot of pressure on this William Smith defense.
Ziskin now skating up. Ziskin gets that one up ahead. Webster sends it low for Corbett. Corbett wheeling in. Corbett beats one defender, can't beat two. Shine steps in. Corbett unable to corral that air puck. Now Corbett does. Corbett circling up to the top of the slot, cuts in, takes a shot low off the stick of a Hobart William Smith player. That was Alex George. That one comes out onto the stick of George, and now it is taken up by Brianna Felice. Felice sends it off the boards. In to collect is Zemlak. Zemlak zips it across for Webster. Webster winds and finds Corbett. Corbett chips it to Hudon. Hudon looking to huck it across to Shines. Shines gets it eventually. Now Shines looking to fire a shot on him. Murray goes for the save, and Shines ends up going to the ice. A little bit of chaos there, but Murray deciding that her team needs a little bit of a break and just to stop that puck and prevent any chaos.
Yeah, Morgan Shines trying to pull a little bit of an NHL Be A Pro move right there, trying to dangle around and get a backhand opportunity. Puck just slides into the trapper of Murray, but a great opportunity to try to keep the play going there for Morgan Shines.
Shell fires on from the point, but that one sticked away by Murray and sent wide. She saw that one the whole way in. Shots really starting to extend out now, Kyle. 24-12 for Oswego right now. Oswego putting the shot battle on, but as we've seen in the NHL this year, a lot of teams that win the shot battle have not won games necessarily, so Oswego got to keep their foot on the accelerator for now.
Yeah, every year goaltending just gets better and better, whether it be new methods of training or pads or what.
Here's McGrath all by herself. Walks in, shoots. Good blocker save by Murray, and Murray dishes that one out into the corner.
And what an opportunity for Ashley McGrath right there coming down in. A one-on-0 opportunity, just puts it into the shoulder of Murray. Doesn't try to make a move, just tries to snipe that one home. But that one ends up being an icing on the other end. So Oswego stays in the Heron zone, and now they have a face-off opportunity to try to win it back. As we take a look, McGrath comes down, tries to just poke it past blocker side, but that one gets denied down in the corner. But Oswego has a face-off down in the Heron zone now.
The choo-choo train defensive face-off formation that you take when you're in your own zone. Working to full effect. Here's a one-on-one. Booth skating back. It's Faso. Faso shoots wide. Hebert didn't even have to make a play on it. Coming up to send it out is McGrath. Now it's Haas. Haas with a 2-on-1. Haas looking across for Grugan. She'll shoot it herself. And Murray out to trap it. Comes out of the net and in to bury it is Ashlyn McGrath. So McGrath so close on the first one. Second time, twice as nice. And Ashlyn McGrath buries it into a wide open net. It's 3-1 Oswego at 12:53 in the second.
And she's right back on her goal streak like she was before the Cortland series. Ashlyn McGrath with a rebound chance right there. As we see Murray tries to trap that one down at the ice simultaneously. Just kind of misreads that, fluffs it. Rebound bounces straight out to McGrath, and with Murray on the ground, all she had to do was lift it up to get it in the net on that one.
It's a very similar play to what we saw just a few minutes prior, Kyle, a few moments before even. Here's Oswego coming the other way, another rush chance. Matt Cole shoots low. Murray with the save. Holt bats it back in. Rebound chance. Bednarik and Malone out in front, and that will be whistled down. It's going to be a slashing call. Not quite sure on who. It's going to be on the Herons, and heading to the box is going to be number 22, Annabelle Ziskin, a sophomore from Smithtown, New York. So the defense for the Herons, I'd argue, getting a little desperate here, Kyle, and there's another look at that rebound chance. As I was saying, a similar play for Murray just moments before. Ariella Haas coming in. She chips that puck in. Bouncing puck, Murray comes out, does that belly flop, and makes the save that time unsuccessful.
Yeah, that kind of just took her out of the play there and allows Ashlyn McGrath to just throw it right over her pads. And now they're down for a penalty kill. My apologies. And both teams, like you mentioned earlier, neither team very good on the power play so far this year. Both teams under 15% conversion. But Oswego, with how they've been playing the last couple of minutes, this is a perfect time to try to add some points to that percentage.
Oswego 10.8% on the power play this year. Last year they were 25%. That was second in the Newell. Zenstein winds up and fires, but it's sticked away out in front. Bednarik wheeling in now, deals back up high for Zenstein. Zenstein across for Haas. Haas looking for the slot. That one gets over Zenstein's stick onto deflection, and Oswego has to regroup. Oswego slowing it down, a minute 9 in the penalty. Haas turning it, battling for it along the boards. Where's the puck? Malone will come up with it. Sends it to Zenstein, who finds Bednarik. Herons get a change. Whistled off sides as Zenstein went to go grab a change. Zemlak and Webster come on. Oswego will grab pretty much a wholesale change and put power play unit 2 out. Solid power play so far, but boy, only 2 shots this period so far, and we're almost halfway for William Smith, Kyle. 2 shots in the period, 30-12 shots for Oswego, and we're only in the second period.
Yeah, it's been a really rough period for the Herons. This haven't been able to get anything going offensively, as we see a little bit of a forecheck right there from the Herons, but they just haven't been able to get anything going on the offensive end. Oswego's been controlling the puck down in their defensive zone the entire time.
Juliana Gong with a really impressive and really aggressive forecheck as well for the Herons. Good stick there coming in from number 15. That is Ketchabaugh. Scheinstedt steals it back, and Ketchabaugh, one of the leading offensive players for this squad. Grugan's stick found, so no icing. McGrath in to play it. McGrath on her backhand. We'll leave it for Webster. Webster sends it low looking for Shines. That puck's rims around the boards. McGrath looking to backhand it in. It'll come out to Zemlak. Zemlak on her backhand. Dishes it off the boards to nobody. Grugan will have to come in to play it. Zemlak along the boards, and that puck trickles out. Webster now on the foot races. Hebert will pick that puck up. Drop it for Webster, and now Webster wheels. Finds the stick of Shines. Goes through the neutral zone untouched otherwise. Now the Herons looking for a shorthanded rush as the penalty ends, and it's whistled out of play.
And not a very good power play for Oswego. Another power play where they just don't get many shot opportunities. And when you're a player up for 2 minutes, you got to get more than 1 or 2 shots on that power play. Too much passing around the point and trying to find that perfect opportunity. As we've seen in this game, all their goals, none of them have really been a perfect look opportunity. They've all been grind goals, just get home, get ready for the rebound.
High flying puck, able to be gloved down by Joanna Hebert. That one shot off the stick of Elizabeth McMurray.
Routine.
Head coach Go ahead,
Routine
Scott.
fly ball right there.
Oh, yeah, routine fly ball. Wrong season. There's head coach Mark Digby of the Lakers. Digby looking for a good run. Graduated from Brockport in 2005 in his second season as the skipper. Was hired as the interim in 2020. Took over the full-time role. Over on the other end, William Smith has a new coach as well, Matt Cunningham, a whole new coaching unit over there. Cunningham, obviously, in his first year. The Herons dip back around. Here's a chance for Oswego. Preston loses it off the tape, battling for it. Gets a shot on, fires low. Murray simply pads that one away off the post. Zemlak tied up along the boards. No high stick call there. Herons will try to dump it in. Preston and Booth back to pick that one up. It's 9-3 on the blue line. Corbett now out for the Lakers. Corbett sends that one off the boards, looking for Hudon, who literally just got on the ice as the puck was coming. Almost a too many men call, but no call there. Shines looking to block and deflect that pass. Corbett will get that pass up and ricochets it off the penalty box. Shines in on the forecheck. That one sent out for Hudon. Corbett able to take it through the neutral zone. Now skates in with it. 3-on-3 chance, but Corbett will have to settle for just trying to rifle it on the boards. Corbett and Friedman in a shoving match. Shell able to glove it and throw it down. No hand pass, stays onside. Hudon from the slot, but she's unable to get a good stick on it as she goes down. So a shot there for Oswego, but not a quality shot, so to speak. Back on it is Shell. Shell able to get that puck on the tape. Shines, tips that one up. Here's Hudon. Hudon backhands it over for Gallagher. Problem is that Gallagher's on the wrong team. Now on the foot race is Malone. A big battle down in the boards right behind Joanna Hebert. Ziskin up high for the Herons, and that puck will come right to Ziskin. Ziskin dangles in, but poke checked away by Hull, and here comes Hull the other way. One-on-one opportunity for Mac Hull. Hull skates in, cuts to the slot, backhands it, almost scores. It goes off the stick just out of the net. A great play by Mac Hull to cut to the slot.
Yeah, and some filthy handles by Hull right there, coming down and trying to get an opportunity. Bounces right around, gets a dangle opportunity.
Benrick for Malone, back to Hull, and back to Malone. Everybody scrambling for the puck in the center there, and just like we saw earlier, Carl, here's a shot chance coming in. Hull looking to bury the rebound, and it trickles over the net. Good poke check there by Murray to get that puck at least into a slightly safer spot. Malone pushed off that puck, and now Zenstein will race to keep it in. Zenstein races to keep it in and just rifles that one down, and Benrick will go in to grab it. Benrick. Chance now for the Herons coming in the other way. It's a 1-on-2. Skating in. Nothing doing there. The shooter there, Juliana Gong, still looking for her first goal of the season. Zenstein twirls, spinorama. Nice spinorama, but it goes the wrong way. Corbett in to clean it up. Webster gets that puck. It chips along. She's able to glove it down. No hand pass. Corbett fires it up for Hudon. Hudon circling, spiraling, and here come the Herons going back into the other way. A little bit of a derailment over there on the far side. A whole bunch of players go down. Now everybody's tied up. Like they're at the 5 points intersection in Oswego waiting for the light to go green. Glove down by Hebert off the post, and a messy opportunity there for the Herons, but they're spending a little bit of time in the zone.
Yeah, that was a much-needed opportunity. As we take a look at Hull's opportunity there, just dances right around the William Smith defender. A nice forehand-backhand move. Tries to get one in on Murray, but that one goes right in the chest. Great opportunity, though. And then on the other end, the Herons show a little bit of life, getting a few opportunities there off of Hull's line just being absolutely exhausted from being out there for over a minute and a half.
Mac Hull absolutely headlining the Lakers right now. Phenomenal game. Ashley McGrath might have had an opportunity there, but she's able to stick that one in. Fires it for Krugen. They score! What a pass by Ashley McGrath from behind the net. A quick little tap pass over to Kylie Grugan, and Grugan buries it on a spread eagle Murray. It's 4-1 Oswego in the second period.
And what a beautiful pass by McGrath that was. But let's talk about the hustle to beat out that icing call right there and then poke it right back door for Grugan. That you can't get better than that. That is the definition of a textbook backdoor pass. Hard hustle down to get the puck, and then just finds her open backdoor. Can't get prettier than that.
And Grugan was able to get Murray off the post. Murray had that right skate anchored on the post, but Grugan faked as if she was going to come in far side, That got Murray to move, and then she tucks it right back in on the near side, just over that right skate of Murray to make it 4-1. 35 shots now for Oswego. But here's a good chance for the Herons. It's a 2-on-1, was a 2-on-1. That pass unable to find any tape. Backhanded out in front. Here's a chance. Stepping into play it is Legler. Legler looking for a second. Passes it up to Gallagher. Nothing doing yet. Gallagher up high. Gallagher sends it across, looking for Jackson. That one comes out of the zone, and here comes Oswego the other way. It's Tessa Mucha. Mucha on the move. Stays out wide. Goes backhand. She'll try to beat it out and go wide and let the teammates get there. Sends that one up high to Booth. Booth fires it down low. Here's Kierkostas. Kierkostas battles on the boards. Kierkostas goes down. Booth will send that one across. Leaves it for Bednarek. Bednarek shoots up high. A good shot blocked up high by Lauren Jackson.
And Bednarek has an absolute cannon of a shot. We saw her rip a nice backhand top shelf last game against Cortland at the Deb. And just showing off, she has an absolute rocket of a shot there again.
Stepping in is Bednarek again. Bednarek backhanding in. Kierkostas looking to play that one, but she gets taken down with Gallagher. Now the puck coming around the other way. A little bit of hockey seesaw going on as players back and forth through the offensive zone for the Lakers. Tied up over in the corner is Shell. That's Burke, excuse me. Bednarek now leaves it up for Preston. Over to Booth. Booth looking on, fires down low, looking for Burke, unable to find the tape. Burke bangs that one off the boards right across. Burke now up high for Bednarek. A great A chance, and Bednarek gets tied up with Murray. Murray, a great save there to get across the crease and stop that opportunity.
And just another backdoor opportunity. Oswego's been utilizing that perfectly throughout this game. They've had 4 or 5 backdoor chances throughout the last 2 periods.
That puck trickles right into the bench. Rachel Braze with the glove hand to grab that one from the bench. And the Lakers, Kyle, just an outstanding routine of play here in the second period. And look at that chance there.
Yeah, great opportunity finding Simone Bednarek backdoor wide open, but an even better play by Erin Murray to get across there and stretch that right pad to get some leather on the puck.
34 saves so far for Erin Murray, a pretty impressive number considering the number of times she's been left on her own. That puck into the back of the net, chipped out. Play will carry on. Malone wheels in, cuts towards the center, gives that puck away, but it's corralled.
And that's 34 saves just through 2 periods of play as well.
Which is the outrageous thing, is that Oswego might have their highest shot total of the year in the second period. Still 4:20 to go. That one shot, Murray able to make a save up high, has to drop back down. Here's Shell. Shell fires on low, looking for somebody, trying to find a stick, can't find it. Mackenzie O'Neill passes that one up, able to find Ketchabaugh. Malone sends down low for Zenstein. Zenstein, pass for Shell, misses, and diving in, trying to make a play is O'Neill. O'Neill will come up with it and be rewarded. Going to the net is Rourke, but behind the net with the puck is Bednarek. Bednarek gets that one back on her stick. Going around, it's Mia Comboy out there on the ice now. Shell sends that one up for Haas, and here goes Haas. 1-on-1 chance, 2-on-1. She got McGrath in the slot. Shoots that one, goes off the opposite side glass. Haas back up high, fires on low, looking for Grugan. Grugan will skate to it. Forehand, backhand for Grugan, looking to go up high. She gets taken down, no call there, and here come the Herons the other way. The Herons, Hall and Mail, coming into the neutral zone. They'll grab a quick change, Rourke comes off. Faso on, 4th line coming off now. Coming on, top line, Friedman, Cataldo, and Legler. Friedman battles for it, Webster able to grab it. Everybody battling down their center. Cataldo centers that one up. What big one-timer over the net. Another quick change here for the Herons. Stepping on is Brianna Felice. That one patted away. Here's Felice off the bench. Felice ranging in wide, finds Webster. Wrong 24 in front of the net for her. And the Lakers clear it out after probably William Smith's best offensive press of the second period.
Yeah, I think that's the most amount of time they've spent in the Lakers zone the second period, as they almost got caught up on a change there for too many men.
Felice sticks that one in and gets into Webster. Refs let him play on. Hudon back to play it. Sends it across for Shines. Out in front for Corbett. And blowing a tire in the backfield is Gallagher, and that's going to mean it's a 1-on-1 for Corbett. Corbett trying to backhand it in. Shines trying to crash the net, but she was well defended in the slot. Tag teamed. Booth looking for the 1-T. That one trickles right through. Booth now racing back in with it. Booth takes it all by herself. Booth waits, looking to deal, gets it to Shines, centering pass, ends up finding number 13, Mia LaPlante. Shines almost keeps that one in. Now it goes in. Here's a rushing Kirkostas. Kirkostas comes out wide, turns it behind the net. She's got Hudon out in front and Booth up high. Burke now joining as well as Shines goes to the bench. Hudon works for it down low. Up high to Preston. Preston fires on just a little bit wide. Got tipped off a whole lot of sticks in the center. Kirkostas dealing back out. Hudon will grab a change. Booth with it. Minute 32 in the second. Stepping in on it is Preston, and here come the Herons the other way. Mackenzie O'Neill skates in, cuts the slot. Good stick by Riley Preston, and the Herons will have to regroup. Firing it down was catchable, and here's another 15. Lizzie Burke stepping in. Burke fires on, patted away by Murray. Into the boards they go. Here's Cataldo. Cataldo sticks it up the shells, sticks it back down low for Burke. Burke finds Hall. Hall looking to take it out front, takes it around town. Fires that puck on in. Mucha able to get that one out to Zenstein. Zenstein deals back down low for Mucha. That one off her stick. Hull finds that one, backhands it off the shelf. She fires on. That one's sticked away by the Herons, and the Herons with numbers coming the other way. Cataldo takes it to the bench looking for a dump, and Kyle, the Herons, continuing to try and grab real quick changes. Wait a minute, here's Malone the other way, but she's gobbled up really quick. A 1-on-4 usually doesn't end very well. The Herons dumping in, and Kyle, the Herons are grabbing changes about every minute or so. The Lakers tiring them out really quick, and that seems like it has not helped them generate offense.
Yeah, no, I mean, the Lakers have the puck down in the Heron zone the majority of this period, so really just running them around in their own zone, making them get tired. But when you are in your own zone, you can't bail the zone.
Bednarik on a chance all by herself to ice it at the end of the period. Make it 5-1, put a nice little cherry on top of the period. That one patted away by Murray. And the buzzer will sound, and Kyle, I think that's the most breakaways I've seen in any game this year here in the Deb. The Oswego State Lakers raised the mast and set sail in the second period. Far from over in this one, but through 40, it's 4-1 Oswego after an electric 20.
Yeah, the Lakers really took over here in the second period as we saw that opportunity right there at the end. Simone Bednarik coming down on a breakaway opportunity. And like you said, I don't think I've seen so many breakaway opportunities in the Deb as we have here today. Just an absolute onslaught for the Lakers offense. They've been just on go mode ever since the start of the second period. 3 goals in the period, and we had 15 shots for the Lakers at the end of the first period. The Lakers' shot total is 41 at the end of the second.
And you could see Aaron Murray there having some words with head coach Matt Cunningham and assistant coach Kaylee Harnan as she came off, just having a little bit of a discussion as she grabbed her water bottle and gear, and they went to the locker room. Be interesting to see what the Herons can do. Last year, you know, these two teams played each other pretty close. The average goals in a William Smith Oswego women's hockey game is only 2.62. So these are not high-scoring contests. We've blown way past that average at this point. Oswego looking like the team they were that went to the New HL semifinals last year.
Yeah, and that's been a problem for the Lakers so far this season. They weren't able to find the stride that they left the season off on last year, but the last couple of games, they've really come in. They're on quite the winning streak right now. If they're on a 5-game winning streak after taking 2 down in Cortland against number 12 ranked Cortland. So some huge wins for the Lakers the last couple of weeks, and up 4-1. If they can close it out here in the third, that'll make it 6 in a row.
It'll be interesting to see over the course of the season how well they do, not only now with their numbers being down from where they were last year, but what happens if those numbers do come up to where they were last year. And it could be really interesting to see what this team could do if they can get to last year's numbers.
Yeah, I mean, since the start of the year, they've definitely picked it up a lot over the last couple of games as they dropped the first 3 games of the season. But since then, they've been on absolute fire and haven't been able to be stopped. So every week, they seem to improve a little bit more and more. Digby's really been working them in practice, and it's been showing on the ice.
40 minutes of hockey complete here in the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena Convocation Hall non-conference matchup between the Oswego State Lakers and the William Smith Herons here on WTOP 10. A little bit Tuesday night Turkey Week fun here for you from Oswego, New York. 4-1 Oswego after 40 in about 10 minutes or so. Last 20 minutes of hockey coming right up. Bienvenue to Le Mans, or as we say, hello friends, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena and Convocation Hall. Oswego State Lakers hosting the William Smith Herons here in the Deb. And the Deb feeling like William Smith's home barn, the cooler, as we said all day. It's pretty cold in here. It's only getting colder, but the Lakers hotter than ever. 4-1 heading into the third period with just an outrageous shot total heading in. They were over 30 shots in the second period, and the Lakers looking to continue that streak.
Yeah, we had a bit of a whiteout part 2 this weekend with a few feet of snow coming down, but this Lakers team has been melting all that snow with how consistent they have been over the last 5 games. Absolutely lighting up the board, and a lot of that off the back of Ashlyn McGrath. 6 goals on the year and 6 goals in 8 games. An absolutely star-studded start to the season for McGrath, and she also picks up an assist along with a goal today. So averaging over a point per game right now. She's really been leading this team to the Holy Land.
Ariella Haas wins that one up to McGrath, and who else but Ashlyn McGrath to chip that one in? It's almost like we scripted it. Grugan in behind the net. Now McGrath wheeling for it. It's Zemlak and Webster up at the blue line. Goalie's still the same. No change there. It's still Murray and Hebert. Murray back to play it. Leaves it for Conforth. Stepping in is Haas. Haas handling the puck, looking to make something happen. Create a little bit of an offensive chancey chance, something like that. Chipped ahead. Oswego will turn it back around. In comes Grugan to play it. Grugan gets caught on the boards and decides, well, that's enough. Time to get a quick change. So stepping on will be Bednarek and Hall. Haas still on, but Haas racing for a change as the Herons try to break out. That one goes off the skate of Legler. Was left behind for Ziskin, but they weren't able to do anything, and it goes the other way. Icing waved off. Back on it is Alex George. George racing around the far side, tries to cut into the center, but finds 3 Lakers. Herons with a little momentum here, and they elect to dump it in. Shell in the backhand chip it. She ships that one over airmail to Kenzie Malone. Bednarek bops it over to Hull, and then back to Bednarek. Bednarek has to pull up to keep it on sides. Throwing on off the stick of Hull and off the pads of Murray. Malone using the body to stop that puck from getting cleared away. Malone now tied up. Bednarek in to pick the puck up. Up high for Shell. Keeps it in just barely, but it doesn't matter as Izzy Friedman will step in to play it, and she takes it out. Friedman dumps it in, and again, the Herons will dump and grab a change. You know, it is bird migration season, Kyle, but the Herons spending a lot of time migrating to the bench when it seems like they've had their best offensive runs. Here's a chance coming in for Corbett. Corbett wheels back, backhand, forehand, will take it behind the net, allows her team to catch up. Hudon down low, that one sent the other way. Shines wins the foot race and takes that one in. She's tied up. Shines will take it back. Firing out in front, looking for Corbett. Preston will throw on through traffic, but it's wide. Murray will cover that one up. Corbett crashing in, looking to make something happen.
Yeah, and that one's just an easy stop for Murray. You know, kind of shot from Preston, just bounces off the end boards and slides right back up to her pads. All she's got to do is drop the trapper down on that one and face off in William Smith zone.
Same college now. Actually, back in the day, they didn't used to be. Hobart and William Smith were 2 different institutions in Geneva that were pretty much on top of each other, for lack of a better term. But way back, I believe, a couple decades ago, the colleges agreed to merge, and it's been Hobart-William Smith ever since. Same college, but they preserved that old tradition of the split colleges, with the women's teams being the William Smith Herons and the men's team being the Hobart Statesmen. Hobart, a pretty prolific football program and men's hockey program. It's currently #1 in the nation. Corbett racing in on that puck as it's dumped in, and now Corbett with a chance to maybe shoot. Have a little fun out on the ice, play that hockey. Webster throws on, that puck sent up high. Shines in to grab it. Hudon steps in, throws her body up against the boards, makes a good play. Keep that puck in. Webster fires on, sticked away by a couple Herons players in Kierkostas. Now Kierkostas battling for it on the boards, down in the photographer's hidey hole. Great action there. I see Jim Feeney, whole host of guys down there. Great crew down there working the DSLRs. Comes out the other way, and here's Webster. Webster now circling as the Herons change. Good breakout pass to Burke, and here's another breakout. Burke all by her lonesome shoots low and wide. Herons coming the other way. 1-on-2. McMurray has that puck taken off her stick. Faso into forecheck, but that one finds the stick of Mucha. And now here comes Mucha with Kirkostas. Mucha looking to shoot, ends up getting hit. Unable to shoot. Here's Webster. Webster throws on again, and again her puck is blocked out in front. Breakout chance here for Faso. She fires it on. Stick saved by Hebert. Was looking for a crashing Emily Rourke. Here comes Burke again. Burke with Mucha and McGrath, but McGrath had Lauren Legler in between her, and Legler tries to shoot. That one doesn't work out, and Avery Webster goes crashing right through Laura Hill. Webster able to get that puck into the boards, and it was Air Webster for a brief minute as she went flying through the air. Into play that one is Zemlak. Zemlak trying to get that one up from McGrath. It'll come back to Zemlak, so Zemlak will do it herself. Sends it to Grugan. Grugan, Mucha, McGrath now out on the ice. Mucha unable to get a little tape on that one. That one almost goes under the Oswego bench and almost causes a too many skaters penalty. Here's Webster. Webster finds Haas, and Haas going to get on the wheels. Haas unable to motor that one into the zone. Here's Zenstein. Zenstein sends it across. She will find Mac Hall, and here's Hall with Haas and Grugan. That one sticked away, but it's almost pushed into Murray's own net by Conforth. Conforth will regroup, but a scary moment there for the Herons as they almost put it in their own net. There's Hall with a good poke check. Hall trying to take it away, but instead it is taken away by the Herons. O'Neal centering pass out in front. What a save by Hebert. Back door was open, but Hebert able to pad that one away and send it to the corner. Here's Malone. Malone in all by herself. It's a 1-on-2 chance. Skates out wide, still with it. Backhand, looking for the trailer. Finds Bednarek, who has to kick the puck. As a stick flying out, ends up being pretty good defenseman for the Herons. Puck comes the other way. Here's Booth. Booth resetting, rewinding, cutting in. She'll take it in all herself, pinching in. Sends it center, looking for Bednarek, and Bednarek will get on it. She'll deal it up. One-timer, Preston. Preston unable to do anything with it. Bednarek again, down low. Will take it herself, come up high, and find Morgan Shines fresh off the bench. Shines to Preston. Over to Booth. Booth on her backhand. Booth down low to Hull, off the skate, knee-on-knee hit, no call. Shines will bring it up into the slot, fires on right into the glove of Aaron Murray. Avery Webster and Simone Bednarek looking to press on that one, but Murray, good awareness there to make that nice little glove snatch.
Yeah, we've seen Shines do that play a few times throughout this game where she just takes the puck from that near side corner and wheels it right around the top of the face-off circle, rips one up once she gets to the high slot, and great shot opportunity there, just a better glove by Aaron Murray.
Shines will get that one out in front, and here comes Murray flying out of the net to cover that one up. Difficult strategy if you're a goalie. You know, you want to cover that puck up, give your team a break, but if you mess up covering that puck up, you are out of position.
Yeah, we saw an example of that earlier in the game off of Ashlyn McGrath's goal where she jumped out to cover that puck up and it just bounces off her. Gives a rebound opportunity.
Preston dishes out for Booth, and it trickles in. It trickles in off the stick of Morgan Shines, and Morgan Shines gets that one in. A little bit of a chaotic goal. It went from Booth to Hudon, and Hudon dumped it out in front. It went off the Shines' stick, and everybody just froze, and it trickled in.
Yeah, and goal number 2, a weird one on the night for Morgan Shines there. That one looks like it kind of just goes off the toe of her skate there and slides past the pad of Murray. But a stat's a stat. You'll get it either way you can. Morgan Shines, great game so far today, and now she has 2 on the board.
What a great stretch for Morgan Shines so far. Shines had that game winner in Cortland. Looks like we are talking with the referee. Okay, we're good. Just a little bit of confusion there. No problem. We're good. Here comes Kirkostas the other way. 1-on-3. A couple too many Herons will sink that ship really quick. Webster fires across for Zemlak, and Zemlak will zoom the puck into the zone. Herons starting to turn around, finding a little bit of energy. Catch a ball, trying to chip that one up. Now it's a foot race. Going down is Kelly Howe. She finds Avery Webster. Shot on into the breadbasket of Hebert. It comes out, but the Lakers fish that rebound away. Webster with a good poke check. Here's Kirkostas. Stepping in on it now is Burke. Kirkostas will take it out herself. Dekes around. Playing the body is Conforth. And chipping it back in is Ketchabaugh. Zemlak, no pressure. will board pass it looking for Mucha. Instead, we'll find the stick of Ziskin. Ziskin pinching in all by herself, loses the puck off her tape, stepping in and firing for the Herons was Mackenzie O'Neill. Nothing doing there. Gallagher back across for Niskin. Around the boards, Niskin sends it. It'll find Kierkostas before it finds Gallagher, and then it will find Avery Webster. Shines trying to chip it up for Mucha. Mucha already starting to haul out in front. Webster winds back, creating some space, but that one's a quick taken away, and here's Mackenzie O'Neill, a 2-on-1. O'Neill and Canny. O'Neill throws it on herself, and Hebert takes that one right down. A nice little gobbled up save like a Thanksgiving turkey there for Hebert.
Yeah, good save by Hebert right there. A great opportunity for O'Neill coming down there along that face-off dot. Looks 5-hole, and Hebert's just able to get the stick on that one and shut it down. As we take a look at that last goal, that does just go off the toe of Morgan Shines and kind of just slides right past the skate of Aaron Murray to give Oswego the 5-1 lead here. 12 minutes to go in the third. William
Smith will take control of that faceoff. That's something they've struggled with this year. William Smith, 47.7% on the faceoffs this year. But here's Kylie Grugan. Ariella Haas wide open in the backhand. Nothing doing there. Aaron Murray able to stand up off the pads and make a big save. Puck back with Zenstein now. Zenstein sends it down low, able to find Haas. Haas turns around and send it back to Zenstein. Zenstein over to Shell. Shell fires low to Grugan, and the Lakers, Kyle, an absolute unit. They are cycling right now. Here's Grugan firing back out in front, and here's the Herons with a little bit of a breakout. It's Brianna Felice, and she had a trailer, but the Herons grab a change, and here's the Lakers the other way. Haas unable to get that one, but instead they take a change instead of going for the breakaway.
Yeah, and I guess you could say that Digby's kind of like the mechanic here, as this Oswego team is just working like a well-oiled machine.
Could you say Digby's digging it?
I would say you might be digging this game.
6 save by Hebert. Shot coming off of the stick of, it appeared to be catchable. It was. Maya Booth will take it behind the net. We haven't seen a lot of Maya Booth to start the year, but she has had a pretty solid game, grabbing an apple there. Here's Kenzie Malone with Hull and Bednarek with speed. Bednarek and crashing the net. Hull staying up high. Bednarek currently double teamed, so they'll have to find someone else. They find Preston. Preston miffs on it, but Faso already had the stick down. Faso goes down. Bednarek in on the forecheck. Now one left back for Emma Faso. Faso sends it back around the boards. More hockey seesaw. Booth sends it out behind, and Bednarek battles for it. A whole lot of stick chop. Morgan Shines goes down. Corbett battling in for it now. And there's so many sticks going right now. It looks like MasterChef. Riley Preston steps in, fires across to Booth. Booth sends that one down low. Corbett able to stick handle around, sends that one out for Bednarek in the slot. She shoots high, and a good glove and a good read there by Aaron Murray to get up high and make a good save.
And that pass kind of looked like magic. I have no idea how that one ended up on the stick of, I believe that was Grugan. I have no idea how that pass ended
went
up there.
Corbett to Bednarek. Corbett was able to corral it behind the net, and it finds Bednarek through a skate.
Yeah, Bednarek, just what a pass.
Through the legs.
Threading the needle on that, and then Bednarek gets a good shot off, just gloved away by Murray.
That one chipped back in by Webster. Lakers quickly get back on side, and Murray sees what's coming in front of her and sees 2 Lakers and 1 Heron. Quick maps, Kyle says that's not good, so she covers it up.
Yeah, I mean, you see 2 players on the other team coming down opposed to your one. Probably your best option is just stop the play there, get a face-off, and try to break it out of the zone from there.
Here's Morgan Shines. She'll dump that one down and around for El Capitano, Taylor Hudon. Let's turn around behind the net, and Gallagher sends that one up. Here's Corbett skating in for Shines, who goes down, looking to pop that one in, and right into the breadbasket of Murray it goes.
And Shines looking back door for a Hattie right there. Just puts that one in the breadbasket, like you said. But a great opportunity. She smelled number 3 right there. Just wasn't able to put it in the back of the twine.
Morgan Shines stepping back in to take the face-off again. Something interesting I'm noticing right now, Kyle, is that Morgan Shines typically is rocking the Phil Kessel, you know, the candy cane all the way down the stick. doesn't have it tonight. Maybe he's changing something up, looking for a little bit of good juju, and if that's the case, it's worked.
I'd say so. 2 goals and an assist. That's a pretty solid game, I'd say.
Mediocre numbers. You can get those up.
Rookie numbers.
Do better.
Gotta pump them
Do
up.
better. No, that's a fantastic game for Morgan Shines. At the blue line now, one-timer coming in, and Hebert moves for it, but doesn't have to touch it as it ranges wide. Down goes Zemlak out in front, but there's 2 Lakers there. Hudon wheeling on it, and William Smith spending a little bit of time in the zone now. Stepping in to play it is Ketchaball. Ketchaball will dump it down, but she'll be stopped on her tracks by Shines. Zemlak able to find Corbett. Corbett waits and finds Webster. Webster now pinching up. Corbett hanging back, looking for a change. Kirkostas comes on. Webster loses that one, and it's offsides. No, it'll be a penalty. It'll be Ketchaball going to the box, and she is unhappy with that one. I didn't quite catch what it was. It was a quick play. It's going to be for a hook on Ketchaball, and she was did not look very thrilled to be going to the box on that one.
Yeah, no, she definitely was not happy, but if we take a look over at the screen right there, Erin Murray, what a night. Yeah, I mean, you look up at the scoreboard, and score-wise, it may not look like Murray's been having the best night out here, but given the position she's been put in, she has really stood on her head and made some incredible saves for the Herons.
It's another thing where the numbers don't tell the story, The number of saves is impressive, but the quality of saves. Like, see, there's another good save. Crashing in on, you had Ashley McGrath and Sophia Kirkostas there. And the defense, has been in occasions, as we've talked, out of position at times.
Yeah, that's what like we were talking about earlier. The William Smith defense is just, they're found outside of the hash marks, which cannot happen. You cannot allow Oswego to get in between those hash marks there. And that's what they've been able to do, get in the way and block the view of Murray and get those rebound opportunities, which has led to 5 goals.
Mia Conboy getting some minutes now on the power play. Conboy, a senior. A pretty solid year last year as well. Going down is Kirkostas, and that one will be cleared away. Joanna Hebert will not play it. Instead, Riley Preston will step in to play it. Here's Conboy. Conboy charging in, looks to go backhand, trying to pull up and faking the behind the net move. Here's McGrath. McGrath leaves it for Zenstein. Forechecking hard is Cataldo. That one off the pads of Murray. So the Lakers do get a shot this time. Conboy drops back to grab a change. Here's Haas. Haas coming on with it. Cataldo with the puck. Cataldo forechecked by Haas. Stepping in as Zenstein with a high effort play to keep that one in. She takes it herself. Deals to Haas. Has Ashley McGrath there. Trying to tap it in with Shell, and what a kick save by Erin Murray, working the pad right out and saying nope to that one.
Yeah, another just display of what an amazing save by Erin Murray tonight. She's made plenty of sliding saves, going side to side from crease to crease, and flashing the leather more than a couple times.
Here's Haas cutting into the circle. She gets taken down. That's going to be a penalty. So pretty much as soon as the Herons were going to come off the penalty kill, they're going to go right back on it, and they're going to have to kill 18 seconds of 5-on-3. Heading to the box will be Kelly Howe. Not quite sure what they're going to exactly call it. It is going to be for a hook. So I say it was either going to be for a trip or a hook. They say she did it with a stick, so a hook it is.
And like we said before the game, we got the hook right there.
Oh, that
Oswego,
is a textbook hook.
That is. You can't argue that one. That's a hook right there. Oswego finds themselves on a 5-on-3 for 18 seconds. And like we mentioned before, less than 10% on the season for the power play so far. This is the chance. You're up 5-1. You got a 5-on-3. Get some points up here.
Or at least try something. Good chance there. That one just missed the tape of Malone. Could have been tipped in. Bednarik sits, waits. Back to 5-on-4 now. So the Lakers with some extended time. Everybody crashing into the net. And that one's cleared out. And I think the issue is, Kyle, the Lakers have looked good on the power play. They're lacking that. They're lacking something. They've had shots. They've had opportunities. They've been able to set up. But here's the setup by the Herons now. Friedman takes it behind the net. But she's pressured heavily by the Lakers, and she doesn't have a whole lot of help. It's just her down low. And Herons out free range up high, but they'll maintain possession. And the commentator's curse, Kyle, has struck again.
Yeah, like you said, the Lakers, I mean, they've had some decent things on this power play. I mean, unfortunately, here in the last couple minutes, or a few seconds, they haven't been able to break out of their own zone. But they've
right on cue.
They've tried with a few different power play lines throughout the last couple of games, trying to find something that works. But with a less than 10% conversion rate, there's still that puzzle piece that's missing for the Lakers.
Simone Bednarik and Ava Comforth just ran into the linesman at high speed a few seconds ago here on the near side. Pretty good hit. Glad to see everyone continue on like nothing happened, but if that was me, that would have probably ended my night. Hebert back to play it. Here's a little Martine Brodeur action. She'll skate out, play it, leave it. Maya Booth dekes around and shakes the forechecker of McMurray. Little 3-on-3 action in the numbers, not on the players on the ice. Booth back for it and racing in is Cataldo. Booth will have to self-pass that one off the boards just to take Cataldo away. William Smith looking pretty solid on the penalty kill here. That one misses the stick of Shines. Penalty comes to an end. Back to full strength we go. 4:40 left in the third period. Oswego, 38 shots right now. 18-shot lead over the Herons.
Yeah, they've just been peppering Murray all night long. They've been able to walk down into the zone and do whatever they want. But we see a bit of another resurgence of this William Smith offense. We saw it a bit in the first period where they were running the cycle really well and getting possession down in Oswego's zone. They've been able to do that a little bit here in the last couple of minutes. Haven't gotten any shots out of it, though.
The Herons will go back the other way, looking to try and get some shots, but they'll quickly be taken up by Zenstein and Shell. Losing an edge is Mucha. She spirals out. Murray with the save, and Burke gets taken to the boards. A little chippy, perhaps, Kyle. You know, colder temperatures, breaks coming up. Long first half of the season. You know, this first little block coming to an end before the winter break games, and then you get right into the spring. We're almost halfway through the year. Getting to see that chippiness back, and these teams will see each other again not too long, in about a month or so down in the cooler.
And it's not a far drive either, about an hour away from each other. So a 104 rivalry without a doubt. And tensions, when you're that close to another school, tensions do get higher. And when you see them multiple times a year, you're going to remember things from earlier matchups.
Oh, yeah, especially, you know. I mentioned it before on broadcast. The cooler is my home ice. That's where I skated. So just a slightly unique place in D3 hockey.
A little bit.
Shell steps in and backhands that one up. Finds Burke. Now she finds a racing Comboy. Comboy getting some extra minutes here at the end of regulation. Zenstein looking the dangle, ranges wide. Pulls up, that one sticked away. Coming out in the slot is McGrath. She goes down. No penalty call, we play on. Puck rimmed around the glass. Zenstein keeps it in, chips it in. It will go right through Alex George and goes around, and it's a little bit of hot potato puck right now, Svezek, as nobody's really touching and controlling the puck. A whole lot of touch and go and a whole lot of just, frankly, pure chaos.
Yeah, a lot of chips or just like passes that aren't being completed as Grugan comes down. Grugan's got a nice opportunity there, which gets stopped by Murray with a nice blocker save there. But like you said, Jared, a lot of pass attempts, but either it's just tipping off the recipient's stick and going back down in the corner, they're flat out missing it, or they're shying away from pressure and just letting it go down and chase it. Both teams, I mean, puck possession hasn't really been a thing in the last minute and a half. Like you said, a lot of touch and go hockey.
Herons attempting to clean that one out. Here's Cornforth, excuse me, takes it behind the net. Here's Bednarik. Over to Haas. Haas will chop that puck down, centering pass. Nobody there. Webster sends it around the back of the boards, around the referee, and around to the other near side. Here's Malone. Malone racing in. Malone all by herself to the backhand, looking to make something happen, but instead holds the puck and decides to pass. Webster fires low into the breadbasket, loose puck. Bednarik tries to get a stick on it, and it's cleared out 2 minutes ago, and that one pops out of Murray's trapper, and almost a sixth goal there for Oswego. Here's Bednarik. Bednarik loses it, keeps it on, and then ends up kicking it out, and that will bring up an offsides.
Yeah, and Oswego gets a chance for number 6 right there on the night. This Lakers offense has just been really working like a well-oiled machine. But on the other end, Joanna Hebert's been playing really well, too. As we take a look at that replay, Simone Bednarik with getting a nice tip on the puck there, redirecting it, but Murray is able to kick it away once again.
Booth finds Preston. Preston holds, ends up losing the puck, and it's a battle along the boards. Lakers come up with it. Booth sends it up looking for Bednarik, finds Malone. Malone will chip that one in. On sides, we play on. Bednarik on the forecheck, battling down low. Hull staying up high. Malone down low as well. Another Heron losing an edge. A lot of blown tires tonight. Hull ranging in, down behind the net, looking to get that pass up. She'll take it around and find Preston up high. The puck finally finds Preston. Over to Booth. Booth holds, fires low. Puck coming back around. Preston will skate up to grab it. The Herons will actually hold it, and Bednarik pushes up to make a play. Comes out into the neutral zone. It might be the last chance for Oswego to make it a 5-goal advantage. Corbett chips it in. Onsides, Corbett almost goes down. A little bit of chippiness here. Few players getting to know each other just a little bit. As it goes the other way, Corbett and Brianna Felice were exchanging some pleasantries, a couple checks as they went the other way.
Yeah, a little bit chippy here in the last minute of the game. 42 seconds left to go. But can we take a second to talk about Joanna Hebert's pads down there with some absolute yucky sty. The yellow and green. What a color wave.
Those are great colors, but they are the school colors, Kyle.
Hey, I mean,
I think bright red pads will work. There's a shot by Corbett deflected off the stick of Shines. That one goes wide.
Hey, I mean, I can make an observation every once in a while.
Aaron Murray opting to go with the all-white pads. You know, they do say there's something about camouflaging the pads with the ice, and she has had a pretty good night so far, but those all-white pads have seen some mileage.
Yeah, definitely a lot of puck marks along the pads, especially from this game. Over 40 shots faced for Murray throughout the course of the game as there's 4 seconds left here.
And the refs will call the icing. I thought they weren't going to call the icing, and they were just going to let the last second blow out, but if Oswego really wants to twist the dagger here.
0.6 seconds to try to rip one home if
they could try to rip one home and throw it in.
They're really, really feeling it, but in reality, that 0.6 seconds, by the time the puck touches the ice, it's essentially done and over with already.
And right on cue, it's over. I mean, the Oswego bench doors were open before the puck even hit the floor, and everybody hit the ice, and everybody pours on now, wraps up Joanna Hebert. 1 goal allowed, 19 saves, another pretty good day for Joanna. She ups her save percentage. Strong goaltending tandem, it looks like, this year for the Lakers. And the Lakers get a huge 5-1 win. And what a night for the Lakers. I mean, everybody looked really good. You know, we got to see a lot of players we haven't seen a lot of this year, like Mia Comboy. She hasn't seen as many minutes as she's seen last year. We saw a lot of Maya Booth. Riley Preston looked really good as well. So a whole team effort, but Morgan Shines, 2 goals, 1 assist. Big night.
Yeah, big night for Shines. Like you said, 2 goals and an assist. The first goal using a nice screen of the defender to just rip one home right between the pad and glove of Murray. That second one, just right place, right time. If you're putting in the work, the puck's going to find you. It tips off the toe of her skate and gets past the pad of Murray. And then just another just a great assist for the Lakers. The playmaking of this team has been unreal, especially throughout the course of this game. I mean, how many backdoor opportunities had we seen?
Yeah, I mean, they were getting the passes to each other like they were playing tic-tac-toe, and the other person couldn't see the board. So just an outright fairly impressive night for the Lakers. Simone Bednarik and Fiona Gallagher having a moment just outside of the huddle. Everybody returns back to the huddle, and the Herons head to the bench. Quick look at the game summary, and Kyle, I don't feel like I have to say a lot. The only downside for the Lakers, though, nothing done on the power play.
Yeah, that 10% power play percentage is going to drop down even more after this game. I mean, they managed to put up 5 goals throughout the game, so a really good offensive performance for the Lakers. But you can't go 0 for 4 on the power play, especially on a team where you put up 5 goals on 5-on-5 play, even strength. You got to be able to net at least 1 of those 4 and try to improve the percentage, because as the year goes on, you're not going to be able to run every game in regulation by even strength goals. You're going to have to take advantage of those 1 or 2 power play chances you get as the year goes on.
Absolutely. And I mean, Oswego continuing their strength on the faceoffs. Nice to see some camaraderie after a chippy game. You saw Fiona Gallagher and Simone Bednarik go up to each other. They both played in the same area in Illinois. Fiona Gallagher at Oak Park and Simone Benrick from Elmhurst, so they saw each other a lot. Sophia Kirkostas talking to Kayla Ketchabaugh. So, you know, we saw it earlier this year with the Corbett twins when Adrian came to town. So a lot of camaraderie in D3 hockey. We see it with the men's team too.
Yeah, just, I mean, a lot of the teams, you know, you're getting players from all over the country, and a lot of the players end up playing juniors or high school together. So, especially in the SUNYAC, a lot of players grew up playing with one another, whether it be youth leagues, juniors, or whatever. So it's nice to see relationships carry out throughout the sport and really lifelong friendships made by such a great game.
Absolutely. Well, that's going to do it for today's WTOP 10 Progress broadcast of Oswego State women's hockey. From all of us here at WTOP, a big shout out to our control room crew, Thomas Turgeon, Pat Machado, Brian Burrows, and the Brancato family, because we've got all 3 Brancato kids here working cameras all night long, and there are just so many people that have come up to make this opportunity happen. Thank you to everyone. Thank you, everyone in the control room, for making this happen. For myself and Kyle Spizak, have a really good night, everybody. Oswego State, big 5-1 win today.